Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about a new movie. So, how did you like this new intro? I know I've shown it to you in my previous video, but in case you haven't seen it, this is my new intro. I'm still thinking if this should come after my intro or if it should be like the first thing you see, but I'll make a decision in one of my next videos. We'll see. So in today's video I'm going to review the new Netflix movie Velvet Buzzsaw. I mean, I know this isn't a Netflix original, but this like kind of premiered on Netflix. This was on the Sundance Festival, but for like the general public this was available on Netflix, and it came out like yesterday, 2 days before, I don't know, like whatever you're seeing this video, but for me it came out like yesterday and I watched it yesterday and I have quite a few thoughts about it, so let's jump right into it. So this film was kind of hyped mainly because of the actors that are in it, but this was categorized as horror, and from the trailer it looked like it was going to be horror, but I'll get into that in a minute. So the basic storyline of the movie is that it's about the art industry and mainly about the guys that like comment on art, on paintings, but also other types of art. And because this is a horror movie, obviously like something has to happen, and we see in the trailer that the paintings are kind of haunted or something. There's some supernatural themes into these paintings and everything, but deep down this movie is a lot about like greed and what it does to people, like when people want to be famous instead of really appreciating art. So yeah, that's the basis. And from the trailer and like the description you get kind of excited because it's like haunted paintings basically, and like you can do good stuff with this, but these didn't deliver. So just before I get into my actual thoughts, I'm going to tell you that this stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Rene Russo, Toni Collette and Zoe Ashton. These are all like main, like big actors. Oh, this also stars John Malkovich, which he's big. So all big actors, but the movie isn't great. And this is where we get into my thoughts on the movie. Like I said, this was really hyped mainly because of the actors, and the overall storyline was interesting, but the truth is this movie is just like blank. I have to say that this was really hard for me to rate because on one hand this was entertaining enough for me. I like the performances, like the actors were good. I just think the material they had to work with wasn't great. And this is where like we get into the all the bad things that are in this movie. So the thing is, you don't really care about anyone in the movie. Like the characters aren't great, they aren't like lovable characters, you don't really care about anyone. And when it comes to the killings, this isn't really spoiler because it's a horror movie, you expect some killings, so when it gets to the killings you just get like, oh okay, so that person died, yeah, whatever. And there's just not much about the movie, like you don't feel anything. It just like plain, it's blank, like I said, it felt flat, and it the ending is so anticlimactic. Like, it ended and I was just like, okay, it ended, nice, another movie, let's watch something else. Like, it's a movie that has something, it has great actors and it has a good storyline, but it just doesn't deliver. You don't really take anything from it. Like, you're just like, yeah, I was entertained for 2 hours and that's it. So it was really difficult for me to rate it, because of that. Like, I was entertained, but I just didn't feel anything towards that movie, and I hate like not feeling anything. I wasn't like surprised, I wasn't like anxious about any of the characters, I wasn't rooting for anyone, and that just sucks. Also, this was categorized as horror, like I said, but to me this was a lot more comedy than horror. Like, there's blood and all that, but some stuff is just ridiculous, and yeah, I don't know, like, this was really hard to put into words, but yeah, that's it. It's just a entertaining movie that you don't really get anything from. But I had to rate it, so overall I gave it a 3 out of 5 because, like I said, I was entertained, but I didn't feel anything. So yeah, I was actually thinking about giving it a 2.5 out of 5, but this wasn't as bad as other movies that I've seen, so I think 3 is a good score. Then cinematography wise, I also gave it a 3 out of 5. The cinematography was okay, but there wasn't like anything like really different. I liked it, but it was plain again. And originality wise, I gave it a 2 out of 5 because, to be honest, Haunting Paintings isn't really like original, and then there's nothing besides that. Like, it doesn't really have a big twist or anything. It doesn't have like a really different way to tell the story. So yeah, it just isn't that original. And yeah guys, these are my thoughts on Velvet Buzzsaw. From what I've seen, other people like talking about it, they felt the same way as I did. So I guess this is a movie that a lot of people wanted to watch, but it just didn't deliver. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. If you haven't seen it yet, then tell me what you thought after watching it, or tell me if you, after this, you don't really want to watch it anymore. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video.